as an immigrant who came here at the age of 7, Black History Month means to me a time of appreciation for the men and women who have fought for my rights and freedoms to be here.
In our community, people felt strongly that your role models were only in the community. They were only people of color. The reason why I went into law enforcement was because of a white police officer that actually showed me the appropriate respect and guidance, if you will, when I was a teenager that was out on the streets of the city of Memphis during curfew in 1968.
What would you say is the biggest misconception you faced?
I think I'm a very passionate individual, and I think that one of the more common misconceptions about women in general is that we're highly emotional, and I think that that is, passion and focus is misconstrued for just being highly emotional.
When folks look at me, having achieved some level of success at a relatively young age, they don't consider that to be the norm among African Americans.
People expect you to be a certain way and to act a certain way, and when you don't adhere to their stereotypes, they get disappointed.
A funny story is that, I tested high for all the, gifted programs acceptance, but my parents had to fight to actually get me into the program, which ultimately let me know that the playing field is uneven.
I think the biggest challenge for African Americans today is trust in the system. I think when you look around and you see mass incarceration, which in turn leads to disproportionately high amounts of single-parent families, it just leads to an overall distrust where folks don't feel like they're valued.
I hope that young people don't underestimate the power that they have in front of them with the contributions that they can make for our society.
And we use this term all the time, unconscious biases. They exist, and individuals have to deal with these. And the study of an ethnic name on a resume compared with a non-ethnic name on a resume, the non-ethnic name gets interviewed more than the ethnic name. That exists, and I think understanding that and having that conversation, not just glazing over and saying, oh yes, if there's no disparity, there's no economic gap.
What would you say is probably the best lesson you've learned in the workplace?
As a woman of color would be, I think, to be transparent. A lot of times we try and emulate the people that we see because we think that that is what gets us to the next level or what success looks like, but really it's just about, being yourself.
Comcast is such a diverse company. We have employees from all walks of life, all nationalities. That's what I love about Comcast.